Hello people, it is me. Sorry, it's been a bit since my last video, and that's because I have a story to tell. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is a story time video. What? Yeah, I bet you didn't see this coming. This would be a quick little story kind of explaining where I've been this past few weeks, or couple of weeks. It's pretty complicated because the last video I filmed was a pretty while ago, so it's been incredibly busy, and I'm here to explain to you my 3 weeks of just hellfire. I was extremely busy, extremely sick, and just a bunch of other things that I'm gonna try to explain as fast as possible. Because once again, I'm busy. I got so much stuff to do, and I'm only gonna be able to touch the surface of it. And hopefully in the next story time, I'll be able to go into depth into why everything's been wild. But right now, I want to explain to you my 3 weeks of hell. Let's go ahead and start with this video. Let's start off with week one. Week one was the week I was extremely sick. Now, I have this stomach issue. I'm not going to go into too much depth into it, but it involves really bad acid reflux, which causes great pain and a bunch of other different things that just suck. It sucks a lot to have to go through this, and you know, I've been going through it for quite a while now. I haven't really realized it until earlier this year, but like, I've been getting the help I need. But in order to be able to get this help, I have to not take any specific kinds of medication to help relieve the stomach pain that I got for at least 2 weeks, which I didn't really know I was supposed to take any kind of medicine, or I didn't even know I was supposed to wait 2 weeks for this. Basically, it's this breathing test that involves taking a pill and breathing into a bag. It's very complicated. I'm not gonna go into depth into what the heck is wrong with me, but I was supposed to wait 2 weeks in terrible stomach pain for 2 weeks, and I wasn't told that it was going to be 2 weeks or that I wasn't allowed to take specific kinds of medication. So when I went in there, they said I had to start over. And so this first week of pain was going through that hell of not wondering what am I supposed to do. Like, they didn't explain to me like how they didn't explain any of this to me until after I went back there. So that was so much fun to deal with. And the reason why I'm talking about this right now is because of how much pain I was in the few days prior to this. Okay, this first week involves I was going to work with mild stomach pain, and I realized there's nothing too much I was able to do. This is before I realized that I wasn't allowed to take any medication, so I was just taking anything to really kind of relieve the pain, except for the big medicine that was supposed to help with the stomach acid reflux called omeprazole, which once again, I'm not gonna go into too much depth because that would make this video boring. But I was in the worst kind of pain I've never really been in. Like, holy moly! Not only like I don't even know how to describe it, but just the stabbing sensation in my stomach for 3 days. Wasn't able to go to work. I even had a huge fever. I didn't realize I had until I'll talk about it later, but it was just terrible. It was terrible. I was dependent on aloe vera juice, Pepto-Bismol, which I wasn't supposed to take apparently, and I was just dying. Oh god, it was just the worst. It was the worst. I legitimately can't even describe how bad the pain was, because it's not really something I've ever been in, but it's like just my stomach just being wringed out like a towel. It was incredibly painful. And oh, it was just the worst, man. It was just the worst. That was just the first week, me just being in so much pain. And the thing is that I wasn't able to work. Obviously, I had to call out and whatnot. And then when I was going to this clinic to get my it's basically like a vaccine for my allergies, because once again, I'm a very sickly person for whatever reason. So they had to tempt me for, you know, because the apocalypse happened, and I can't say the word because it's a really bad word you can't say on YouTube, but they took my temperature and I had a fever. And now I found out later that it wasn't because of my stomach issues, although I thought it was, but apparently it wasn't. So I don't know why I had a fever, but the fever was really bad. It slowed down by the time I got there, but realizing how bad it was, like, I'm glad I didn't die or anything like that. I used that as a chance to get tested for the word I can't say on YouTube, and that was the worst test I've ever taken in my life. I'm not even kidding. I took the flu test not too long ago, and I thought that was like, it wasn't the worst, but I thought the almost said it. I thought the other thing was gonna be that, but just a little more painful. It was the worst. It was an extreme burning sensation in your nostril, in the back of your throat for like 5 to 10 seconds, which felt like a whole minute. It was just the worst. Pain after pain after pain. And I had to do both nostrils. Why? There's no need to do both of my nostrils. It's dumb. Like, you did not need to put that huge stick up my nose for like ever. God, it was the worst. Okay, so now I have to wait 10 to 14 days to get my results back, which means I can't work. You want to know what I did for those 2 weeks? Let's go ahead and move on to week 2. So, if you guys didn't know already, in the first video I already explained that I was working on the large project, and I'll make sure to have some kind of link to what the large project was. Now, you probably don't know this, but on my channel I like to do reviews. I'm a critic basically, so I like to review things. And one of the things I haven't reviewed is a little known thing that not many people know about. It's called anime, and I never really was into anime that much, so this was a new experience for me, and I wanted to really go into depth into some of the modern anime that's come out recently. Once again, video will be somewhere, I don't know where, hopefully. If not, you can go to my channel, I'm JujuF. Keep in mind, it's a very, very long video, and here's why the second week was extremely hard, because I'm pretty sure this is the week I recorded the video. And the final length of my recording session was 1 hour and 40 minutes. Not even joking. I don't know how that happened, but I had to edit that in a matter of 2 weeks. I might have done the recording before, but it was a lot of... I have a really foggy memory of it because of how much work I put into that video. Probably did the recording way before. So I think the second week was actually me trying to figure out how to edit this video, because this is not really something I've really done before. And keep in mind, copyright on YouTube is like the worst thing ever, and I'll explain to you why. But the second week was me basically editing this video to the best of my ability, at least trying to set up a support system. Let's go ahead and move on to the final week of hell. So, third week. This is the last week that I spent working on the video, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, obviously it's out. Duh. So, I set up the support, and now I need to put everything on it, basically. Like, all the niches, all the things, just so much editing in that whole week, dude. So much editing. It was insane. An insane amount, because I'll tell you why in a second, but it was just an incredible amount of editing I had to do on my part. And oh boy, I had to do a lot more. I'll tell you about that in a second, but once again, it started off as a pretty chill week. I mean, I had a lot to edit, and I just spent like half of the day trying to put as much stuff as I can, using trailer footage and the openings, which I thought would be fine to use. But once again, this video was just a monster to deal with. It's already 1 hour and 40 minutes long. Now, how can this get any worse? Well, I had some bonus sections that I promised to use in the video, which includes a bonus review and all my friends' stuff. And that pushed the video to 2 hours and 10 minutes. So, and not only that, but I also got all my friends' parts, on the last day of me editing, basically. And it's already 2 hours and 10 minutes of footage on my editor with a bunch of other footage because of all the other things I had to edit. So my computer was basically fried at this point. Oh my goodness, my computer was extremely slow. It took me hours just to do my friends section. Obviously, it just takes hours to edit videos in general. But that was a fun but painful experience because I love video editing. It's fun, but like, oh my goodness, it was very stressful because I wanted to get this video out as fast as I possibly could, and I really pushed myself to get this video out. It was a lot of fun, and it's not like I had anything to do. I was stuck at home all day, but like, oh my god, why did I stress myself out by doing this whole thing and making it as long as I possibly could? But I'm glad that I got the video ready. You know, it's time to upload a baby. You know, this was Sunday, I think. No, Saturday I was gonna upload it. And you know, I wanted to do like a little test on Friday to see how the copyright system would treat it, if it would be blocked. Because before, I had this series called the Video Game Movie Gauntlet, in which I review video game movies, and one of the movies blocked the video, and I had to deal with that mess. So I was hopefully, like, it won't be as bad as that. But it was worse than that, actually, because 8 of the clips I used blocked the video. No, it was over 10, actually. It was over 10 videos or clips that I have used that blocked the video from even being able to be uploaded onto YouTube. Now, I'm lucky these aren't strikes. I'm very, very lucky. But that really scared me so much, because it's like, oh my god. I didn't realize anime was that protective. Because here's the thing. Music, movies, they're not that bad. They're bad, but like, they claim the video a lot. That's the only problem I really have to deal with, is copyright claims. And I don't monetize my videos anyways because I literally can't. So legitimately, it does not affect me in any sort of way, which is why I don't care about copyright claims. But they blocked the video so much that I had to go and mess with the footage in order for it to get bypassed the system. I used it transformatively. Come on. Like, I should be able to use it. Or, okay, maybe I shouldn't be able to use it, but the thing I used to download the video shouldn't have let me download it in the first place, because they wouldn't allow copyrighted footage to be downloaded. So the footage I was able to download, why did that block my video? Especially since some of the clips that got me banned in the first place, or blocked in the first place, wasn't even from the channel of the anime company that usually uploads the clips of these videos. So it boggles my mind how this random person can upload this anime fight. I used the clip of the anime fight, and then gets their video blocked. How does that work? How does that work? I don't understand it. I just don't. The copyright system on YouTube is broken, and we all know it. Because any little thing can get the video blocked. But that's not the worst part. Somehow that's not the worst part. So I decided to mess with the footage as best of the ability, and I was thinking, hopefully, because I edited it to make it at least, you know, tolerable to watch. You know, you could look at it and be like, okay, I know what's happening on the screen. It was just black and white with like an outline. You know, it wasn't that bad. So second time of trying to upload it, didn't work. Like, still like half of the same clips, including more somehow, got the video blocked. I had fun making it. My friends enjoyed watching it. That's really all I want. But why did it have to be blocked so many times? To the point where it just feels ridiculous. Like, YouTube really did not like this video for whatever reason. It just feels like you keep punching me over and over and over again. And this isn't the first time I had to deal with copyright, but this is like the worst situation I've ever had to be a part of. I'm just lucky that I didn't get a strike, because there's so many clips that got acclaimed. I'm like, wow, like, how are you gonna make money off of this now? Because like, there's this thing called copyright deadlock where like, if more than 2 companies claim the video, ain't none of them making any type of money off of it. So what was the point exactly? I just don't understand why the copyright system is so broken to the point where you could just use it against your own will. But that was my 3 weeks of hell. That's why I haven't been making a video. That's why I haven't made a video. But I'm hoping you enjoyed this story time of me just ranting about the 3 weeks I've had to deal with. Yikes. Thank you for watching. Also, I tested negative. Don't forget to subscribe and like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the OBF family today. Peace out, homies. Oh yeah, also congratulations to the whole OBF family. We have reached 100 subscribers. That is insane. I did not see that coming. I haven't, like, it's been quite a bit since I've made a video on this channel, so like wow. That growth was fast, dog. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, hearing me out. Sorry if it's long.